Hello and welcome back to another episode of Geek with Glasses Live. In today's video I'm going to do a quick unboxing review of an iPhone 5 case that I went and picked up at Best Buy. This is actually a brand that I've never heard of before, and I was looking for a relatively full coverage case for the iPhone 5 just because it's so thin. I wanted just a little bit more beef to hold on to in my hand. So I went down and I reviewed a couple of different cases in the store, and I liked this one the most, brought it home, and I wanted to do a quick unboxing for you. So not really sure of who the manufacturer is. It's Platinum, Platinum Perfected Case Chemistry, PT logo on the front there, and this is the new smart case and holster. And I'm going to find some links online and put that up on the internet. Hopefully I can find a manufacturer website. But otherwise, I picked this up at Best Buy. It was $34.99, and I was looking for a full coverage case, and I picked out the N case and looked at the N case, which is a very similar case to this, that sells for the same amount. However, there was one issue that I didn't like about the N case, and I immediately went over and got this. Now, this is a full coverage case that comes with a holster for starters. I'm going to set this aside and we'll talk about that in a minute, but that does come with it for $34.99. This case, as you can see, it's a full coverage case. It is a slip case or a slider case. So let me go ahead and let me show you one of the things that I liked about this one over the N case was that the inside of this is kind of a fabric. It's a kind of a crushed material. It's like a smooth fabric to protect the back of your iPhone. Let me go ahead and just insert this and put it on. As you can see, it goes on very simple, just slips right over the top, and then you slide the bottom on in the same fashion, and there you go, you've got your case. So it fits the phone really, really nicely. It's got nice cutouts for the camera, the lock button on the top. Unfortunately, the lock button is so small on the iPhone 5. It's so flush with the body that this is actually kind of challenging to get. You got to really kind of get your finger down in there in the notch. But unlike the same for the volume and the mute, these are a little bit better, easier to access than the top button. But as you can see, nice opening for the bottom for your lightning cable as well as your headphone jack. But overall, this is a great case. I like this case a lot. I have one major complaint about the case, and is actually the reason that I'm going to bring the case back and go with a different style case. Full coverage case, this is the way to go, especially that it comes with this nice, it's got that material on the back, but it comes with a nice, case or a holster to put this on. You can put this on your belt. The clip on the back does rotate, so you can wear it on your belt either in landscape or in portrait mode, depending on, and it's got the quick release to get it out. Phone and the case work really, really well together. $34.99 at Best Buy. Now, the reason I chose this one over the N case was the back of the N case had, instead of this one, how it's got this material in the back that goes along the back. What the N case had was a rubber strip that went down the center. It kind of bulged out from the back of the case. When you put the phone on, it makes it a really nice snug fit, but the problem that I saw when I took the case off to try a couple of other cases on was that rubber that was being used to hold the case in snugly, this thing's kind of a pain in the butt to get off, was causing a kind of like a film straight down the center of the back of the phone, and I didn't like that at all. It really kind of annoyed me, and I didn't want to have this film down the case. And also, for the same price, with this brand, you get that holster. Now, the one complaint, and the reason that I'm going to bring this phone back is this. And again, most normal people probably would not bring the case back for this reason. I will, because I'm just too OCD. But long story short, when you put this in your pocket, and I tried it with jeans and shorts and everything that I wore over the weekend, unfortunately what ends up happening is you pull it out, and it's going to be hard to see this, but I just stuck it in my pants pocket. Let's see if the camera will zoom in real quick on it and focus on this up close. What you're going to see along the edges, and come on, focus. How about we try my hand? What you'll see is along the edges of the case, what ends up happening, there you go, is this case is very much a lint magnet, and it gets all around the case. And I literally just stuck this in my pant pocket and pulled it back out, and all of that lint got stuck in there in the edges, and that just drives me nuts. I personally just can't handle that. Every single time I put my phone in my pants or my pocket or whatever it is that I'm wearing, it comes out with this lint on it, it's going to drive me insane. And the problem also, it's very hard to remove because there's a lip there. So, you can kind of wipe it, but then it just all kind of builds up over here on the side of the phone, and it's still there. It's still prevalent. It still has lint all over the phone. And again, this is just my OCD that's kind of kicking in, but I just that drives me nuts. So I am ultimately going to end up with the same type of a feather case that I had on my iPhone 4, where there's no lip up over the screen here, right? So if you do end up getting lint on the iPhone, and as you can see here, it's all along the edges. Let me see if it'll zoom back in again. Let me put my hand up here and get it to focus up close. But I've got all of this lint that is, you know, on the edge of the phone, and for whatever reason my camera is not being very nice to me right now, but there's all this lint. If I get a case that's feather and it only comes up to the edges and it doesn't actually cover over the screen, then I can just easily wipe the phone off on my pants, on my shirt, whatever it is, and there's no longer, you know, any lint on the phone around the edges or anything. And that's why this case is going to go back. Now, again, you know, not everybody is completely OCD as I am when it comes to that. This is a great case for the price. If you're looking for a full coverage case that wraps around the phone and is a hard case, has a good tactile feel to it, this PT case is great because it does come with this holster for the same price that you can get an N case. And N case makes good product. I love the N case product. I just think you get a little bit better value for your buck with this case. So there you have it, real quick review. Platinum PT, you can pick these up at Best Buy, like I said, for about $34.99. I'm going to be returning mine, but not for any fault of the case. It's more of an OCD thing. Go check these out. They're great little cases, and they feel real good in the hand, and they're very lightweight and comfortable. So thanks for watching. As always, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/geekwithglasses. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/geekwglasses. I'm sorry, Geek with Glasses. And stay tuned for the next video. I got a couple of more iPhone videos in the series for the iPhone 5, and then we'll resume our regular programming of normal technology stuff and not so much Apple. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day.